Watching the silhouette from the candlelight, slipping and sliding a little more to the right. They say all the freaky bitches come out at night. Yeah, I'm the one that's full of fun, guaranteed to make you come. I'ma put it down for sure. Once you enter through the door, drop them drawers like you Denzel. I don't believe in snacks, you could get the whole meal. That's real.
Are we? Oh, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Behind Closed Doors, y'all. What's good? It's your girl Latoya Grove, y'all. How y'all doing tonight?
We back. It's your man
Back,
Crown Royal.
bitches.
We back. We back.
Are we
It's
back?
been a long time.
Has it? You miss me?
Not really.
Helped you
But
then. Helped you then,
been a
Crown.
long time. Should have left you. Without a dope rhyme to step to.
Oh crap. Well, if y'all are viewing us tonight, please share the live. Let's get everybody in on these topics that we got for y'all tonight. Is very interesting topics, and I'm sure y'all be really interested in these topics tonight.
Yes, doing a little something different. Changed it up a little bit. Added a little bit of extra little this stuff, but we still our deep speak on it. Topic would be having kids after 40.
Why? For
For
why? For
For
what?
who?
For why? For who?
For who? For what? For why?
Is
my
the
Lord.
question.
It gotta be a reason. Some of them good, some of them stupid. You can't just automatically say. Now, of course, men can have produce kids till they sometimes up to like 70, 80 years old or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But for a female over 40, it gotta be a reason. And people can't automatically just tell me I got caught out there.
Mm-hmm.
I got caught out
You
there.
got caught out?
So
You
well,
got caught out there?
no, I'm saying people will say I got caught out there.
I feel different ways about this topic. So, but we're going to definitely get into it. Guys, welcome to Behind Closed Doors.
Should wait a few minutes
We should wait a couple minutes
before we get into the
before we get into the topic. I'm going to share this live and y'all share it with me, okay, y'all? Because we want everybody to get in. And make sure you follow the page if you have not followed the page already, y'all. All right?
And
Don't be a stranger.
And we haven't been on for a while.
We haven't.
So what you been up to?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I've been up to a lot of things, Yeah,
This and that.
this and that.
Okay, cool.
Follow me, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know that we are a part of a nonprofit organization.
Ooh, why are we gonna be talking about that?
Because we still got a lot of events and stuff that we want them to come to.
Oh, we get
I
really
am
into
me.
that. That's a whole different character. That's a
But
whole
they
different
still need
part
to
of
know
it.
because we got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of fun events coming up, and we want y'all to come along. What do you mean, Crown?
Are they gonna get to see us there and stuff like that?
Sometimes. We got other ways you could come see the board, but you would have to definitely go to our website, the imecorp.org website, and look up all the events that we have on the website. All right, y'all.
That's a whole nother different side of who I is.
It is.
That's a different person.
Well, who told you keep switching up?
No, they don't. I don't know. But okay. So let's make sure if anybody's on, they should speak to us and say hi so we can.
Yeah, if
notice that
anybody,
you're there.
yeah, anyone's on tonight, please say hello to us and let us know that you are watching. All right, y'all.
And I know people are home because it's cold than a motherfucker. So y'all ain't out nowhere.
It's cold. Cold.
No, I'm just saying it's cold outside. It's
So
cold
you think
outside.
everybody, y'all cuddled up? Y'all in them blankets?
Not cuffle season.
It's cuffing season. It's not cuffing season. It's
Yeah,
cuffing
it
season.
is. It is cuffing season
Cuffing
actually.
season. I'll get you somebody with some weight on them.
It's a hello Patrice. It
Hey,
is.
Patrice, how
It
you
is.
doing?
It is cuffing season.
Hey, how you doing? It's cuffing
So wait a minute. So what? We got a new segment that we always going to start to show off every week now, and it's called. What is it called again? I thought it up and I can't even remember what it's called.
It is called. I can't even think.
This
right now.
week in bullshit and
Oh,
fuckery.
bullshit and fuckery is a bullshit and fuckery
You said
segment,
that.
y'all. We're gonna talk about the bullshit that's going on around us, y'all. All
All
right.
right.
So that's gonna be pretty interesting too. Is that we're gonna start with the bullshit and fuckeries because
Which basically
Yeah.
pertains to something that's in the news, things
Yeah.
that's going, things
On
that's
social media.
on social media.
Just
Not that
bullshit.
I have no idea about stuff that goes on social media. I really don't even really know anybody past like 2010, nothing like that. I'm one of those people, but unless they got a fat ass, then I kind of know
Wow.
who they is. But I'm just saying, because the
Okay.
only thing I got on Instagram is the daggone, the models. I don't.
The big butts,
That's all right. Yeah,
big butt models, right? That's what you said.
I ain't say that.
You said that.
Anyway,
All right.
What's
so
going
the
on in the-
bullshit and fuckery, y'all.
Okay.
Okay. This is some real bullshit right here. All right. So Ari Lennox. All right. She was doing an interview with a guy from what part of Africa?
It was
he from?
South Africa.
South Africa. Mac G. All right. So basically, they was doing an interview, and he just came out and straight asked her, "Who effing you right lately?"
who fucking you right? That's what he said.
What? Like, how dare he
And that
ask
was
her some bull crap like that?
bullshit. Yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. And that
How
was the
dare he? How
and
did
that was the first question.
that is some.
That's
fuckery
how he
because-
began that interview. Yeah.
And that was right. That's how he began the interview. He just started off just rough from the beginning. She was not feeling it at all. But I'm gonna say, even though she may have put music out that's what she might be into, or that's her lifestyle, I feel like sometimes men, especially in this industry, they do take advantage of females. I really do. I've been around it, so I know that they definitely take advantage of females. It's definitely male-dominated industry.
It was
Yes.
it was a
It was.
a thing
Still
about
is.
misogyny. It was a big thing
Hey,
on
Lane.
about misogyny in a sense, whereas though he could have worded it in a different way.
Right.
But also, sometimes I always feel as though you got to learn how to separate the art from the artist. Sometimes people put out content. All right, let's go. Let's go behind the curtain for a second.
Okay.
We do this show here. Now, am I totally the way that I am in real life that I'm in on the show? Not necessarily.
Okay.
No, I'm serious because sometimes, so you can't, just like a lot of rappers talk about doing a lot of different dirt in the street and, okay, like for instance, Bobby Smyrna, Bobby Smyrna did, had a lyric in his song that he actually was selling crack since he was like in the 5th grade. Now, if somebody's doing an interview with Bobby Smyrna, would they come out and ask him, "Yo, Bobby, was you selling crack in the 5th grade?"
Right.
So why would he have the audacity to ask this young lady, "Who fucking you right now?" Just because she had a song,
disrespect.
and he felt this and was laughing about it.
Right.
And this was how he opened
took
this.
her as a
He opened
joke.
the interview, and it was plenty of different ways he could have answered it. He could have asked it.
Asked the question
He said,
differently.
"Listen." He could have said, "Yo, you saying your song, this, that, and the other?" Because I don't really know the song. I don't know because whatever. But came to her and said, "You said in your song about this is how you treat the dude that you dealing with. So is anybody special that you
In your life?
dealing with
Right.
that you getting?" We Elaine, we talking about the Ari Lennox situation when she
Right.
had the
We talking about some bullshit and fuckery right now.
yeah,
For
we're
real.
doing the bullshit and fuckery. But I just heard about it today, and I was like really offended because I was offended just because I was like, wow, he came up. and just from the sense where as though it wasn't professional
It wasn't.
in an interview style, and it was just really truly disrespectful. And in 2022, we still dealing with the same misogyny, which is really disgusting.
Right.
I really do.
I would say she should have cursed his ass out, but then that wouldn't have been a good look because they would have had her on camera cursing him out, and that would have been something
No,
else
but
put on
but
her.
but it was recorded, and from what I understand, when I was digging into it, when I found out about, she asked for that part to be
be
cut
taken out.
because if you look at the rest of the interview, they were very cordial. They moved on, and she was doing some type of publicity.
Right.
But she asked for them to cut that beginning part out,
Right.
and they didn't, and that's when she actually went to social media and started and was in uproar about it, and because ultimately, if you get a interview from an artist, you should, especially if they ask you to cut something out that was like they felt uncomfortable about and disrespectful,
Sue his ass.
and now wait, okay, Cardi B, what the
Sue
fuck?
his ass.
Is that your intro into our the Cardi B shit?
It wasn't.
No, because Sue is for what? No, because Sue is she said what she had to
She
say.
did say what she
but
had to say.
and you're not supposed to, you never should punch down.
Yeah.
You should never punch down.
This is why a lot of artists don't like to do interviews with people because they always take it all the way left. They take it left all the time.
I don't know because I don't know any artists.
Oh, you never seen interviews?
I've seen plenty of interviews, and a lot of times they're edited. So
Sometimes, but then they put clips out there.
why
But,
you know artists?
yeah, I know artists.
Any
I'm
good
in this
ones?
business.
Any good ones?
Yeah.
I-
So,
I differ with that opinion, but okay.
okay, that's your opinion. Whatever. But all right, whoever is watching, say hello to us, y'all, and please make sure you share. And when you go to share the page, make sure you just put please share and follow, and let everybody else follow us as well. Okay, everyone.
Word.
So yeah, so tonight we are talking about having kids over 40. For what? For why? For who? Why what do y'all think about having children over 40? All right, even if you're not 40 years old as of yet. Okay, what do you think about having children at that age?
We doing that already? Are we still doing some bullshit and fuckery? Because I didn't get my number.
But I'm just letting them know what's going on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
y'all get your questions up and let us know because we want y'all to put it in
And
the
if you
comments,
are
TikTok.
a person that had children under 40, please chime in and tell us for what, for who, and for
And
why.
Why?
I have some fuckery that went on this week.
You had some fuckery? What
Yes.
fuckery you had, Crown?
Okay,
Listen to this shit.
the M&Ms.
The
Do
M&Ms.
you like M&Ms?
Sometimes.
Do you like S&M or?
Oh.
No, seriously.
Business.
I don't know if anybody knows the controversy, quote unquote. Well, I wouldn't consider it a controversy actually, but if they changing the branding of M&Ms, they were basically sexualizing
the
M&Ms.
M&Ms. So y'all can see right behind us, we have a picture of the old style M&Ms and we have a picture of the new style M&Ms. So basically, they just made the green one with boots on or some shit like that. She just had like boots on.
Let me interject that. There are no more Mr. and Mrs. They took Mr. and Mrs. and they
Yeah, make that smell a
basically
little bit, people, they can
just made them just neutral. So you can't even really know if it's like of male or female or there any type of sexualization of them. So if you notice with the green one used to have like big eyelashes, and they used
She
to
did have big eyelashes on.
kind of eyelashes like Baby Bonnie you always have, Hey, the Baby
Let 'em
Bonnie's
know,
here.
Ty, let them know. Okay.
But so they changed it, and who the hell asked for this shit? No, I'm
Like
serious.
who
For
had a
what?
problem with it?
No, but this is the thing. This is the stupid. No, I'm sorry.
Ignorant.
This is how this is the things that they do to show that they woke, but it's really not important. Just like a year and a half ago when it was uprising and things got hot, they decided to what? Take Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben off the boxes,
Yep.
and take the Chiquita off the Land O'Lakes, but which those are all things that were derogatory and
Right.
disgusting.
Right.
But let's do some real shit. See, they do this cosmetic stuff like with these M&Ms, and then, but they not really doing anything of any purpose. Right, they're right. They're gender non-conform. Right. So whereas though you don't, that's what they did, which is, it is positive. But who really cares about candy in that instance? How about actually hiring some people that are gender non-conforming, actually putting them on their board, actually having them look. These cartoon characters and things like that, no one really cares. Except for Tucker Carlson, who's a Fox contributor, a commentator on Fox who has his own show. And he actually said he doesn't find the green M&M sexy anymore.
Why? Because they took the heels off? Shit, all he did was take
Why the hell would he find the
Probably
goddamn
candy
candy
sexy.
sexy anyway?
Right, I don't know.
This is the dumb shit that I'm
Bullshit,
talking about.
Bullshit. Gosh.
Non-binary candy, yeah, exactly.
Non-binary candy.
They're not real people. This is
Right.
it's just disgusting. But you know what? Let's move on for that because I got something interesting, and I'm glad Elaine and Bonnie is here. Wait a minute, the way these bones set up, I don't know about having a kid at 40.
Okay. Girl. We gonna get back to
Wait a minute.
Okay.
What bones you talking about? You getting a bone or what? Because
What
all right, but
bones you talking
all
about?
right. Okay, I got Elaine here and baby Bonnie here, so we can talk about this
Sure,
all
sure.
all inclusive or not. All right, I'm gonna bring. I kind of discussed it with you, but I didn't. Okay, so I was looking at Twitter, and it was a message on Twitter earlier this week, and a guy wrote that he set this date up. It was supposed to be like the third or fourth date with this young lady, and he was taking her to Vegas. He told her it was going to be he covering everything.
Right.
He said, "I'm taking you. I'm paying for the flight. I'm paying for the hotel. It's all on me." So, few days later,
When it
when they
was
was
time
about
for
to
the
do the
trip.
trip, she called him and said she needed for him to pay for her Uber
Right.
to the airport. He got furious over that and canceled the whole trip.
How y'all feel about that?
No,
How y'all feel
no,
about
no, no.
that?
How you feel about that?
How I feel about that?
You started.
I feel that since he said he was paying for the whole trip, it shouldn't have been an issue that she asked for a ride for him to pay for the ride to the airport. But I'm not that petty. So if I feel like you're paying for the trip, I wouldn't have a problem with paying for my ride to the airport. I don't even think I would ask you for the ride to the airport. I'd be like, oh, I got it. I'll meet you there, and once I get there, you got everything else. Like,
Who was in the wrong, in your opinion?
who was in the wrong?
Was he wrong for canceling the trip because she asked
It was a
for
little
a $50
extent.
order
Um,
Uber ride?
Mm, I don't think he was completely wrong, but he wasted a lot of money, I believe. But I don't
Maybe
like.
he took another bitch, but that's a
Oh,
whole nother
shoot.
day.
The same day?
Oh, I know people.
Oh wow, wow.
But I'm saying no. Seriously, who you did was
I think she was wrong.
For asking for the
for asking for the $50. Well, she could have asked, but if he said, "Nah, I got everything else. You paid for the ride," she should be like, "All right, I got it." Unless she broke. Why you going somewhere broke anyway?
He was turned
He
off.
was turned off for, if you ask me. Elaine said he was turned off. Maybe he was. He like, you can't even pay for a ride. Like, type of nonsense is that?
So all inclusive or nah? That's so it wasn't all inclusive.
It obviously is not all inclusive. This is like, is he like, once we get I got the flight. I got, once we get there, everything is on me. Like,
I'm gonna play devil's advocate
here
here.
goes.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because we gonna play that this woman. So we gonna play that this woman is two different people. Now I'm going to explain to you like this. So you say as yourself, you would pay for your own way to your ride to the airport.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me say, now, I done spoke to 5 different women over after this week, and they said the same thing that you said. But let me explain to you like this: those 5 women that I spoke to, including you, they were working women.
Okay.
They were women. So, let's say, for instance, we talking to Monique, who got a job that pay their bills and try to, they be like, oh, I'm getting a trip, this, that. Remember, this was only like their 3rd or 4th date. So, all the women that I asked this, they were working women. So they's like, man, if I'm getting a trip, he paying for the hotel, I can get myself to the airport. I said, okay. And I said, was he wrong for canceling? And then the women said, yeah, I would have been pissed too. I'd have canceled. She's like, this broke bitch couldn't even daggone pay for a Uber ride.
Right.
I tell you like this, that's fine. But what if Monique is a working girl? What if Monique is a Instagram influencer? And when you tell her it's all expensive paid, that's all expensive paid. And
That's
you
why
got
she should have had the conversation with him. Is my ride to the airport included?
No.
I get what you
I'm
mean.
saying the point in general is because it was on Twitter, they didn't go into details about the situation. But I'm going to tell you, I know for a fact as a man, when I tell somebody, I got you, I mean I got you. That mean you don't put nothing up for no tip, you not paying anything. I got everything. So don't sell that it's all inclusive.
If it's not.
And don't get offended if this female saying, I need you to get me to the airport, because it's already been sold to them that
The whole
you
trip
got
paid for,
everything.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so
Wait a minute, what's so he wasted
Bonnie
money
said
instead of still
right.
going on it. Nah, he prayed. Yeah, he is. Okay,
so
now
he wasted money instead.
he
of
really
still
didn't want
going
to
on.
take her. Maybe not. It was only the 3rd or 4th date, and like I don't know. And then but she could have
But she
made it
could have
happen.
made it
And he was paying
happen.
for everything else. If he really messed with her, it wouldn't be a big deal. But like I said, it was only
It was
like
only
the
like
third,
the third
or
or
4th date.
date.
But
So that's a little extent too. The 3rd or 4th date, you taking somebody. Like, it seems
You know
like the
what?
money is not the issue.
I think it was a test. Sometimes, and
But
this
she
is the
brought
petty
up
shit.
she brought up the from my understanding, she the one that brought up the Uber or Lyft
No, but
payment.
no, but what I'm saying is he didn't go back and forth on Twitter to say. Maybe they actually had a discussion. That's why I said maybe they had a discussion. It was like, nah, you can't get the ride, you can't pay for it, and she was like, well, you said you had it, and that's my whole point. Sometimes people,
It sounds like a broke chick to me.
well, she might not be broke.
It sounds like it because if she wasn't broke, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
Maybe she was a bad bitch. And bad bitches don't think they gotta pay for shit.
They just think what's between their legs pay for everything.
No, and it's not even that.
Oh,
It's,
you're with me, so that's a reward to you
and
because you with me.
I don't
Bye.
make the rules. That shit happens.
It does happen.
And some people are willing to do that. I think he was a nut and he was wrong. Don't try to show off to the point where as though you say you got everything when you don't have everything.
Yeah,
But that's
true.
just me.
That's true.
And maybe she would. And guess what? Sometimes people's bad enough where as though they don't gotta pay. How many times you done been out, and how many times you ladies done been out, and people done picked up your bill or been buying you drinks. I'm pretty sure it ain't for your great personality when somebody first meets you. I'm just saying.
So Bonnie said shit happens, though. You never know. Maybe she had it, then she didn't, and the trip was already planned. Maybe. Elaine said, I would have asked him. I would have got it back in a different form.
In a different form.
What form is that, Elaine? Do tell.
tell. I was kind of.
What form is that?
That was interesting. Wow. But I mean, when you think about it in the larger issues, like that's just a whole communication thing.
Yep.
And then, like you said, it was only like the third or fourth date. So
Right. That's why it should have been
That's
said.
why-
You saying all inclusive? Does that mean this, and this? Do I have to put money up for anything? Even though you say all inclusive, I'm still the type of chick to be like, oh, what do you need me to do? Yeah, you said all
that's
inclusive,
because
but what can I do?
Because you work for a living. It's the difference. Look,
And
you
I don't
need
need
to know
I don't
who you
need,
dealing
I don't
with.
need the man feeling like he has to do every single thing on his own.
It's, but it doesn't
$200
work like
perfume.
that. $200 perfume.
What? Oh, that's what she would have.
Oh, that's what she would have got it.
She would have got
You
something different.
you would have got $200 perfume for a $50 Uber. See, that's how you know one of them Bronx chicks.
Hey.
What? All right, going to. I'm
Hey.
just saying. I know how y'all get down.
Yeah, as long as you know. Shoot. But that's definitely a crazy situation. Anybody out there watching, let us know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think he was wrong for canceling the trip because she didn't want to pay a $50 Uber? Or was she wrong for wanting him to, was she wrong for not paying her own ride? Because he said it was all inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right, but most women think a man is
It's
an
an
ATM.
ATM, and that's their problem.
No, well,
No, it's a
that
slight
could be a problem, but you know, in an instance, if you think a man's ATM, ain't shit for free,
Ain't shit free.
ain't nothing free, and I always tell people like love costs money too,
Like,
and even
it's
if you
expensive.
ain't paying for it, you're paying for it.
All of this is expensive.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Expensive, honey. But anyway, so yes, guys, again, please share the live, y'all, and we
Ooh.
want everybody else to get in on these topics, y'all, because this is some interesting, juicy stuff. What's going on, Crown?
Ooh, Elaine, did you hear Bronx shit? Did you hear about the crooked NYC, the crooked detective, John
Let us know.
Fricker? Okay, so a few days ago, this week, this is also fuckery, and this actually proves that in a lot of cases that the police is not shit. As you can see, the man behind us, that's disgraced New York City detective Joseph Franco. He was actually kicked off the force and charged in 2019 for perjury. And this week, a judge in the Bronx actually released over 133 felony cases that he was connected to. So he actually, and they're actually investigating more, but it was proven that he lied on the stand and basically sent over 133 people to prison because of his lies. But this just proves just a whole other thing.
What was his issue? Like,
The issue
What the
is
hell
that
is his
because
issue?
people, well, most people, a lot of people that actually wear the badge is pieces of shit, and a lot of it has to do with with racism and hatred and a lot of
he's
different things.
Spanish, right?
I don't
What was his last name? You said
Franco. I don't.
Franco. I'm not sure what he is. I don't know his nationality.
Yeah, but he was a crooked cop. That's what I do know. And he'll be soon be meeting some people.
No,
Yeah,
good.
well, yeah, that was right in your neck of the woods. I don't watch the news either. I only look up stuff just to come here and tell y'all about it. I don't want to, and I just always, want to see what's going on in the Bronx.
What is your infatuation with the Bronx? Damn.
I don't know. Mm, I
You
just,
like Bronx chicks?
I like hood boogers, so that's how it is. All right, so let's move into this topic.
Yeah, having children in your 40s, I have mixed a decent career to start having children. But 40, I feel like you having children at 40, like your kids, you're gonna be old. Like what? I don't know. It just feel like you're gonna be so damn old as your kids get older. I don't know. It just sounds selfish to me. It's type selfish.
For who? For what? For why?
It's selfish on the parents' part because maybe they feel they just want kids and they feel like something is missing in their life. That's why they have children. I don't know why.
No, but I mean, it's a lot of different reasons to have a child. Like maybe what about a person that maybe they had some issues, whereas though maybe they thought they couldn't have children, and then it was like a miracle birth.
Then that's different.
What about if somebody had their tubes tied and then 10 years later they wind up getting pregnant because it's not guaranteed?
The tube tied. It's not guaranteed.
No,
Your tubes
being
tied.
your tubes tied aren't guaranteed. It's not
It's
guaranteed.
not.
So, but I would think that actually there's a few reasons. Okay, all right. For instance, what I have, of course, I'm not going to carry it, but would I have a child when I'm close to 50 years old, and all my kids is grown, I would actually have to be with a woman that one, she got to be very younger than me, because I'm not changing no diapers and staying up late at night and doing feedings like I did when my kids was young. Because I can't do that on a regular basis. And I refuse to do it. And the person would actually have to be, they wouldn't have to have kids already. So it would be like something where
That's rare.
it happens, but I'm saying that would be one of the factors. One of the factors is they wouldn't actually have to have kids already, or they wanted another kid because their kid is a certain age, this, that, and other. But they would literally have to be in their early 30s in order to do that, or just because it's the only way. Because at my age, by the time kids like ready to graduate high school, I'll be like fucking 60s, like 7 years old. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's grandpa age.
exactly. And by that time, I probably ain't gonna be with the mom no more
Damn.
because the mom is gonna be over 40, and I don't do that. So I'm just saying, it's no way in the world. So,
Fool, y'all.
but for, all right, for instance, and inside baseball, I have a couple cousins who are on their second marriages, and they have kids. They had kids over 40. But like we would stay in like the biggest thing Elaine said, that one in my one cousin situation, in my one cousin situation, his wife didn't have any children. But they also was financially stable. So whereas though it wasn't a struggle. And I think that is a real good thing. And I always tell my kids, like, yo, live your life, have some fun. Don't rush into
Yeah.
marriage and children. And they be like, I don't want kids.
Right.
I don't know. But,
I try
right.
to tell mine, go through your 20s, no kids. If you want to have children, at least wait till you like 35 ish. If if not,
The
don't
fir-
have no kids at all. Shit.
There's plenty of people, but I mean, I have my two best friends. I got they both we're the same. They don't have any. I'm the only one out of the trio where they had kids, and I don't know if that was. I never discussed if that was planned or not. This, that, and other, but they got a whole bunch of sneakers and a lot of little toys and stuff that I would love, but I got a bunch of goddamn.
Toys?
Well, I'm talking about toys like motorcycles and things like that, and then having and then going through life and having the freedom, whereas though you have disposable income, and a lot of times with children there is no such thing as disposable income.
Yeah.
And what do you mean? Wait, you don't do over 40? No, why?
You don't do
Sure.
over 40,
Right, Elaine,
Crown?
there you go. Why are we coming on it?
Right.
That's all you got out the daggone conversation that I was saying.
That's what she heard. She said you don't date nobody over 40.
Nah, no, I don't do that anymore. No. That's a whole nother thing on the side. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, 5 years. Anyway.
But I think it's actually there is a good reason to have children over 40 if you are stable, and if you and especially, okay, for instance, if it's a new relationship. I know a lot of times women have children for because like their new husband,
Wants children. Yeah.
or
I've seen that.
even if you look at and we're we LGBT friendly.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that get together and they wind up having adopting or
Adopting children,
or they actually have some type of insemination and everything so they can have which I think is actually beautiful. But in those cases again, a lot of times they are financially stable,
Right.
and then they trying to just bring it up. And you know what the beautiful thing is? A lot of times what I do love, and I've seen in a lot of different couples, if it's like an interracial couple, they actually, get, sperm from, the same type of, so the child can basically look like both of them somewhat, and
Okay.
be biracial too, and things
Oh,
like that.
we love that.
So, I
It's a
think
beautiful thing.
I think that is a beautiful thing.
Okay.
So whereas though it looks, you kind of look like both your parents
Yeah.
or whatever, or both your moms,
Yeah.
your mommy and your mother.
I think it's definitely important to put finances into perspective. Definitely, because people out here, they just having kids.
Would you have a kid over 40?
I don't think so. I don't think so. My kids is like 20 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? I'm 35.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till I'm 40 to have another kid? I don't think so. I'm just like, me and my person, I'm just like, let's just go travel
We
and
got a
do
call?
something. Oh, we got a caller.
Let's talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Behind Closed Doors.
Put it on speaker.
Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hold on. Put you on speaker. Hey, who's calling?
It's Cherise.
Hey, Cherise.
Cherise. What's
How
up?
you doing? We good. All right, you live.
turn it up. Can they hear? Okay, go
Yes,
ahead.
I can hear you.
Okay,
Go
I'm making
ahead.
sure they can hear us.
What you
Okay, go
think?
ahead.
I was 38 when I had my daughter. Now, people who did not know me thought I was crazy because my son was graduating high school, 18, out the house, and I'm pregnant, screaming as he walking down the aisle. They like, and you're having another one, and he's walking out. But most people who do know my story know that, I had the loss, the multiple, miscarriages and, losing the twins and things. So that's why I had my daughter at 38 because it took some time. But I do have friends who have kids over 40 who struggle. So that's another reason why over 48 kids, why some
And
of us.
I figured. I mean, see, that's they're gonna why. Like, where's though is a struggle. And technically, you was only 38, Cherie, so that you didn't
Right.
count. But you,
But
but
see, when my wife and I got together
right.
almost 4 years ago, we were talking about having one
Mhm.
together.
Mhm.
And at that time, I'm like, okay, we're reaching that 40 mark. Well, we just turned 43 and 45 this month. So I'm like, yeah, let's really sit down and just talk about it, make a plan, figure out how this is going to go. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, we're getting a little older. Bones is cracking and
What
aching.
is up with you? You done said Elaine done said Bones is cracking. You
Bones.
saying Bones is cracking? What
Bones
the
be
hell?
cracking,
What
okay?
is
Yeah.
It
what
comes
is
with
up with you
age.
women and these
My
bones
bones be cracking
cracking?
too, y'all. I feel you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be trying to run around. Like, I don't want to run behind my 4 year old. So that's enough right there.
Right.
And like I said, we're at the 43 and 45, ages now, and I'm like, yeah, we are good with her.
Right,
That's
Right.
it.
right,
So we had to sit down and make that decision because we wanted us to have a, baby, us,
right.
you know. But no, at this stage, it's like no. But we are looking into adoption soon.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
But I think that child would be a little bit older.
Right.
So
Okay,
yeah,
because
Someone
that's
that
what
could
I
play
think.
with your daughter.
yeah, because my
Two.
whole thing is, and this is my thing. I'm not. I need the kid to be able to tell me what hurts and if they hungry, if they sleepy, if,
Right.
and they need to be able to go to the bathroom on their own. So it's
Right.
just like I'm and maybe I'm just I'm set in my ways at this point, but oh Lord, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, I have to say pray for us.
Yeah, I was
Especially
about
with,
to
with toddlers.
and pray, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's definitely a beautiful experience.
It
I
is.
it is a
It is.
beautiful
Yeah.
experience. I enjoyed the whole pregnancy thing and all of that, and the bonding with the child and everything, but it's just
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
I don't know if
Yes.
that'd be something I want to do again.
Yeah. But see,
It's a
the good
lot.
thing about our situation is when Rosa and I did get together, my daughter was 5 to 6 months old. So
Hmm.
Rosa is all she knows.
Right.
That's
Okay.
all she knows. So she knows that that's her mama, and that's all she knows.
Right.
So she just took Rosa took that experience and said, she loved, just seeing everything at the very beginning stages, and then
Mhm.
being able to step in at that 5 and 6 month mark. And like I said, that's all my daughter knows is her. So yeah, that's her baby right there.
And
Like I
That's her
said,
baby.
it's a
if you
beautiful.
feed them, they yours.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's how it work where I come from.
Like I said, it's a
I said,
beautiful
well, let me call in and tell y'all.
Yeah.
it's a
Only
beautiful
three wives
experience
and what?
having them
Yes.
while they little, but then they grow up and be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, yeah. The good thing about like our situation is my son, like I said, he's 23 and she's 4, about to turn 5 soon, well, in another couple months. But he takes care of her. He's very overprotective of her. Their
Mhm.
relationship is beautiful because I thought the age difference was going to be um, a little difficult, but it wasn't because they absolutely love and adore one another.
That's
So
good.
it worked out
Yeah,
good.
but I think that has a lot to do with that because you had a son and then he had a little sister. I think it might have been different
It was another daughter.
if you had a well, I think if you had an older daughter and then this little pipsqueak little kid, yeah,
Right.
and also because they don't have to grow up in the house together.
Right.
And that's
Right.
so I think that's the perfect thing. If they grow
Well,
up
my
in the house,
daughter's kind of getting along better now.
they don't live in the house together anymore.
No
That's
more.
why.
Right, that's why I think so.
Because women is y'all just catty. But
Oh
that's a whole
man,
other
Crown.
story. I'm just saying. But you screwed up by having kids 12 years apart.
Damn.
That's just what you did. Either the oldest one, need to be out of the house, whereas though now they get along because they don't see each other every day,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that's what it is. But that's I defer. Whatever. I don't know.
Well,
anything.
Well, thanks, Sharice,
Thanks
for calling in.
for-
I think we're gonna see you at the Mix and Mingle, right?
Saturday, of
Yes,
course
I
we
know.
are.
On Saturday. Let them know, Sharice, what we doing on Saturday. For they could let them know.
Say that again. You said what we doing Saturday?
I
Yeah,
said let them know. Let
Let
the
the-
audience
We
know.
are playing our spin the wheel game,
Mm-hmm.
and we are giving out some free prizes. So make sure y'all come to the Green Turtle, Middletown. All the info is on the website. And we will be having our Plinko board also for some extra special people there. So
Yeah. As of now, we got
Can-
like 24 people signed up to come. So
Can I play these games too?
No, she don't get to play no games. Tell her no.
no,
She-
we're not allowed to play.
We not allowed
I-
to play.
come on now. I like games.
Yeah,
That
she
ain't
do
fair.
got games, but that's a whole nother thing.
I
don't
like
wanna get
games.
into that right now.
You don't know my life, Crown.
All right.
Yes, indeed. But
All
yes,
right.
I will see you guys Saturday.
See
All
you
right,
Saturday.
see you.
Thanks for calling in,
in,
Sharice.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Later. All right, y'all. That was Sharice, y'all. That's our event chair. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was very interesting. How she, wow. Even though she broke the rules, she was only 38. She wasn't technically over. But you know what the good thing is that she just sat there and said, like, she thought about it, and just like I said, she thought about it because she was in now a new marriage, and they thought about having a child together, and that's the for what and for why and for who
And for
and
who?
that's the for who.
She gave you all three.
And that's sometimes that's all you do. Hey Raphael, thanks for
Hey,
chiming in.
Raphael.
Raphael got kids over 40?
Raphael, how old are you? Are you over 40, Raphael?
No, I'm trying to think. I was just trying to figure out did he have his kid over 40? Because that's the whole nother thing. I don't know.
That's a lot.
What's a lot?
Just having kids. Shit.
Don't you want to have a little boy?
I don't know. I don't know. Might adopt. Get someone that's already here. Shit.
What,
Guess
did you have it? Our topic is having kids over 40, like having a kid. Did you have a kid after 40? Are you still trying to have a kid?
Are you
after
still trying to
40?
have a kid? Oh. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing else. Go on some trips and stuff. That's what I want to do. Shoot. Do I have a kid on my hip? Crying? Damn. Kids be attached. Damn.
I don't think I couldn't do it.
And
Oh.
you got you over here talking about you ain't changing diapers and stuff for if you had kids over 40?
I did that.
Well,
I did that coming up. I did that for my 3. Oh, he was close. His youngest is 11. He was close to it. And he about to be 40.
Pete said I will kill
I mean,
myself.
about to be 50. You would kill yourself? My whole thing is the diaper and all. And
What's
then
with the diapers?
and the crying and just not being able. I
Snotty
need to be able
nose,
to communicate. I need to know how to communicate. You need to tell me you're hungry. You need to tell me what
They
hurt.
do tell you they hungry.
That's just crying and shit. Not before when they yellow. They just because crying is hungry. Crying mean you.
You gotta
hungry,
know the
gotta take-
child. Certain cries mean hunger. Certain cries mean pain. Certain cries mean give me attention.
And
Dang,
that's
Crown.
why you get a young bitch so she can just deal with that. And I'm just like, hey, go ahead. Go in there. Get that. Okay.
Ladies, this
I
is
keep
what
the
you have
lights
to.
on.
This is what you gotta deal with, ladies.
I keep
Okay.
the lights on.
Don't come to him if you in that age bracket trying to have kids. You're gonna be by yourself.
Well, first of all,
As far as the crying and Pampers and stuff.
right. Thank you. I am so glad my kids are 2.5 years apart, and born during my 20s. Yup, exactly. My cause now, my son's 23, 22, 19, about to be 20 next week. Boom, right there.
I think my kids' age was a good age,
And even like my daughters,
considering
my
the
daughters-
situation.
My daughter's 31, 28. So it was just like it wasn't no stretch, like a big get. Nah, see, you was on some save my life baby shit, you know.
Be quiet, Crown.
I'm just saying. What? I'm saying. Anybody, when you wind up, look, it's only two factors that people have kids so spread apart.
What?
Either
Oh gosh.
you got kids that spread apart 12, 15, 20. It's either a new relationship or you trying
to save the relationship?
Or you trying to save a relationship. Either, and this is what when people in general
Damn, I got hit with both whammies, huh?
with couples screw up. They try to save a relationship by either having a kid, starting a business, or buying a house. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me I'm wrong. But majority of times, when a relationship is on the rocks, they all, instead of actually communicating and trying to figure out what's wrong, we gonna go dive in and say, you know what? Let's go have a baby. Okay, so you know what you do when you have a baby? Y'all still ain't fucking communicating. Y'all focusing on the baby. Before that, they should have just got a goddamn 3-way.
A what?
Should you have a 3-way?
A 3-way?
Save your relationship with a 3-way.
You think that saves the relationship?
No, but it's better than dad going getting a new business or dad going getting a new kid or going to go buy a house, because when you goddamn get divorced or you break up a year or two later, you either got a kid, you owe this mortgage, or you dad going bankrupt on this business. It's better off just getting a third party and then y'all have a little fun on a Saturday night and then y'all just be concentrating on pissed off because one of y'all had too much fun that Saturday night.
Damn. Yeah, you was having too much fun. You was enjoying it too much. 7 altogether. Wow.
Oh damn, Raphael.
He was out there.
Damn. He said his oldest
Bing
was 36.
bong.
So he had his first kid when he was like, oh, I'm doing the math.
What?
He was like, you was just starting you was 13? What?
Is he right?
Yeah, I know math. He about to be 49. He got a kid that's 36.
Oh, he said he had. Oh, his oldest is 36.
Damn.
15.
Damn. 13 years old, I was still busting in the daggone socking and napkin. You do that. Just saying.
Some people just get caught out there.
Wait a minute, who got 15?
What's the 15, P? You saying he was 15 years old?
Somebody
Who's
said-
that? Smack?
Somebody had
Is
a
that
kid. Somebody had a
Flux
kid
Suit?
at 15. I got
Oh,
15 kids.
Raphael says,
You
sorry,
don't even know-
6
he
kids,
said, sorry,
7.
6 kids, 7
7
grand.
grand.
He don't even know. See, he all fucked up. He don't even know how many kids he got. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you can't be having kids. When you done lost count. You can't even, when you lose count about how many kids you got. That's just messed up.
14 years old. I just see numbers.
Yeah, I guess that's the age when you had a kid, 14.
15.
Yeah, but
Shit happens.
yeah, you would say that.
Shit happens. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Raphael was 14. No, well, he said he'll be 50 this year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I get it. I would still. If the kid was born when he was 14, but he made the kid when he was 13, that's the whole, 10 months. That's the whole point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Damn
how
near
the
a
math
year later. Yeah.
See, yeah, I know, Rob. Yeah, I know. That's how. Woo.
All right. Wow.
But it all ended well. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And now everybody healthy and love. But this was an interesting topic.
I had a
thought
couple
so.
of interesting topics tonight.
Yeah. And we back on Thursdays now.
We back on Thursdays at 8 o'clock, y'all.
8
So
o'clock.
just make sure y'all tune in and just talk to us and just conversate with us, y'all. All right.
And you can actually when you go to our Behind Closed Doors page, you can actually make some type of suggestions on what topics you would like to hear from
What do you
us
want to hear?
and what is discussed.
What you want us to talk about?
Yeah.
Hmm?
And
Mhm.
also IME Saturday, the Mix and Mingle.
The Mix
now,
and
It's
Mingle.
supposed to snow, but let's just until it comes, we going to
Lean with the rock with it, okay?
Right. So we're going to have a Mix and Mingle.
Mix and Mingle in
Everybody
Middletown, Delaware. For all the Delawareans out there want to come through to the Green Turtle,
right.
just come by. We
From
got some
6 to 10,
refreshments.
we have light refreshments.
Light refreshments, y'all. It's gonna be fun. Like Cherie said, she got some games. You could win some prizes as well.
And
It's
the
gonna
most
be
important
fun.
thing is
What, Crown?
you get to see me there.
Oh no, they get to see me there.
That wasn't the most.
That's the most important. Yes.
No, they don't. Yeah, okay. If you say so.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to Behind Closed Doors, y'all. Check us back next Thursday at 8. All right. Please share the page, follow the page, and just let us know what you think. Give us some feedback. We want to hear your thoughts.
I don't want to hear shit.
You don't want to hear
Never
nothing.
do.
I want to hear your thoughts, y'all. What y'all think? All right. Thank y'all so much. Be safe out there and have a great night, y'all. Later.
You don't do the kiss thing no more? You don't do
Bye,
that no more?
guys.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Watching the silhouette from the candlelight, slipping and sliding a little more to the right. They say all the freaky bitches come out at night. Yeah, I'm the one that's full of fun, guaranteed to make you come. I'ma put it down for sure. Once you enter through the door, drop them drawers like you Denzel. I don't believe in snacks, you could get the whole meal. That's real.